So Xbox has taken a lot of L's in the past 10 years. I mean, y'all know the Xbox One, and they've been struggling ever since. However, I will like to say that they kind of revolutionized the gaming industry. And you're like, what? What? How? I would say Game Pass. Now, there were services before that. I think EA Play came out before Game Pass. That's all I can think about. But Xbox, they really made it mainstream. They are the Netflix of gaming. Hundreds of games on Game Pass, and you sometimes get day one games. From the top of my head, Persona 3 Reload, that's day one, and I heard it's an amazing game. And they put that shit on PC too. And for the price of like $10 to $15 a month, you're getting thousands of hours of gaming. Is unbeatable. And that's why Xbox Game Pass is just the subscription service that you're looking to strive for. They have swayed the gaming industry so much that PlayStation had to respond with a Game Pass of their own, with PlayStation Plus Premium / Extra. In the beginning, it was not that good. I'm gonna be honest. You had like 7 games in the classics catalog, which is not good. And I don't know the amount of games, but it was probably like 20 or something like that. It wasn't that much. However, in the year 2024, PlayStation Plus Extra / Premium is really good. Now, you're not getting day one games, I think. However, every month they do give you new games in the catalog and 3 games that you actually get to keep, I believe. They put them out for free, and there have been some bangers from every month that's been added. You know, this month was A Plague Tale Requiem, which is a pretty good game. You got Power Wash Simulator, a Lego 2K Drive, Callisto Protocol, which came out last year. That's how bad the game was that they had to put it out for free for the month of October. Farming Simulator. You got Saints Row, again, another bad game. However, you got it for free. PGA Tour 2K23. I actually like golf. You got Call of Duty Cold War. That came out a while ago, though. Alan Awake Remastered. Like, you got Chivalry 2. Battlefield 2042. I mean, they are some mid games, but still, you got free DLC from Destiny 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which is a great game, Neo 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Those are not bad games at all. Are they the greatest games? No. But, you know, they're still free, and some of them are actually decent for free. One thing I will say that I don't like is the tier system. It's just very confusing. There's Essentials, Extra, and Premium. Basically, Essentials is just giving you the free monthly games, I believe, and the ability to play online. And then Extra, actually, it'll tell you here. But I'm on Premium because I wanted to play the catalog. So we'll start from Essential, right? So Essential, you get Share Play, which is whatever. You get cloud storage, game help, online multiplayer, exclusive packs. They're for games that are ass. You get monthly games, the ones I was talking about, you know, the free games every month. With Extra, you get Ubisoft Plus Classics, Creed, pretty much every game except Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion. You get the Far Cry games, got Pilgrim, For Honor, you know, Monopoly, Uno. Then you get their game catalog. This is basically their Game Pass, right? This is their standard Game Pass, and it includes the Ubisoft games, right? There are some notable games. I haven't played every game on this list, so I might miss some bangers here and there. You got Alien Isolation, which is a good game. Again, the Assassin's Creed games. You get Back 4 Blood. It can be fun on Game Pass. You get Batman Arkham Knight. Probably one of the best Batman games. You get Bloodborne. Of course, the OG Bugsnax. One of the best games ever. City Skyline, if y'all are into that. You get Control. I really like Control. I had a ton of fun with that. You get the Darksiders series. You get Days Gone. I personally really like Days Gone. You get Dead Cells. I think Dead Cells was a good game. I'm not too sure. Walking Simulator, Demon Souls, another great game. If y'all like Destiny, you get The Witch Queen. You get Detroit Become Human, Disco Elysium, the Dishonored series, Doom and Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is such a good game. You get the Dragon Ball games. You get Dragon Quest, Dragon's Dogma. Again, the Far Cry series. You get a lot of Final Fantasy games. Ghost of Tsushima, an absolutely incredible game. Ghost Runners is fun. God of War PS4. The Horizon series. I loved Zero Dawn. Haven't played Forbidden West, but I'm excited to play that. That alone is already worth my money. Immortal Phoenix Rising, Infamous Second Son and First Light, Judgment. I don't know if this is a good game, but Kingdom Hearts, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Guardians of the Galaxy, Neo, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil 2 and 7, Returnal, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. So that includes like Lost Legacy and Uncharted 4. And it's for the PS5. So you're getting that 120 FPS, which is absolutely beautiful. The Wolfenstein series. So yeah, that is... Oh, and XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is a great game. So that is a lot. Extra goes for $15. So that would go band for band with Game Pass Ultimate, right? Because I think Game Pass Ultimate is $15 as well in the US. Here in Canada, it's like $17.99. So yeah, these are an amazing selection of games. You're not getting day one like some of the Xbox games get. For example, Persona 3 Reload. But if you wanted to go even further, there is Premium. And Premium is $20 a month. So it is more than Game Pass Ultimate by $5. You would pay an extra $5 a month for this. And personally, I can see how it's worth it. And then the main reason you're going to get Premium is for the Classics catalog. Now, what's crazy to me is that cloud streaming actually has more games in it than the Classics catalog. We'll get to it later, but through the Classics catalog, you're getting a pretty good amount of games. And again, this thing started out with like 7 games. So the fact that they added a lot more, and from what I counted, it was 107 games. I didn't own a PS3, so not gonna lie, don't know much of the classics on here. Like, is Ape Escape a classic? I'm not sure, but there's a bunch of them. You get the original Dooms, God of War 3 remastered. I heard God of War 3 is really good, but I'm not, again, I don't really know. Heavy Rain, the Jack series, the Star Wars, The Last of Us, Uncharted, Twisted Metal. Yeah, a decent amount of game for the Classics catalog. And then we go into cloud streaming, and this just has like pretty much every game in the Classics and game catalog, like from the extra, but more. Now, I know cloud gaming ain't there. It's not as good quality. Sometimes it stutters, and it's all really dependent on your internet connection. It could be really good for you. It could be really bad for you. This is just a personal experience, right? You're getting exclusive games that you can stream only on the cloud. I think on Xbox, pretty much every game on Game Pass is available to stream as well. The only way you can play like the previous God of Wars, for example, 1, 2, and Ascension, is through the cloud streaming. I have a decent internet connection, and even still, I was running into problems with stuttering, input lag, graphics. Like, the graphics are just not gonna hit the same as native downloads. I will say, if you're playing like PS3 games, cloud streaming, for me personally, is just fine. You're using less bandwidth, so it's gonna be a lot easier to stream. Not just that though, but it's 720p. The quality is gonna be bad anyways. So even if it is a little pixelated, it's still 720p. So yeah, I won't really notice that much of a difference. A pretty insane amount of games that you can stream in the game catalog. Now, the way we scroll, look how long I'm holding this thing. This is how many games you can play that are included with premium. So you get a long list of games. And there are some classics in here. I'm not gonna lie. I think the DMC series wasn't on the classics catalog. All the God of War games, all the Infamous games, literally from the beginning. I mean, the list is huge. You're getting the Ninja Gaiden games. Phineas and Ferb. What? What? That thing is on here? A lot of Resident Evil games. Damn, a lot of Resident Evil games. Holy. And this is only exclusive to the cloud streaming catalog, which is kind of insane because of cloud gaming, because cloud gaming is not there yet. And the last thing, now this is gonna intrigue some of y'all or not intrigue you guys at all, but you get game trials. Now, what I like to think of this as is like the Steam refund system. You know how it's 2 hours and then you can get your money back? This is basically it, but free, kind of. So for example, God of War Ragnarok, say you don't like the game, you play 2 hours of it or 3 hours of it. And if you download it, it's the full game. So if you want to buy it later on when it goes on sale, it's always going to be on your storage, so you don't have to download it. And you're getting 3 hours of God of War. There's also Cyberpunk, and some of these trials vary. So you get 5 hours of Cyberpunk 2077. 2 hours of Mortal Kombat 1. So that is the PlayStation Plus experience. Honestly, really good. And for someone like me who has a PC and has been wanting to play these PlayStation exclusives for the longest time, I personally think it's worth it for me. I just have so many hours of these games that I get to play, and I'm paying $20 a month. I think that's worth it. I think it has been a huge upgrade since it last came out. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'm out. Later.